Good morning, everybody. My name's David. If this is the first time you're tuning in, we're back on the FJ40. But we got some shiny new parts today. So let's grab our old gauge panel. It's original, but it's crusty. And we had a broken speedometer cable, and half the gauges didn't work. Or actually, I think all of them except for the gas gauge didn't work. So, my buddy opted to go with some new gauges. So we got this cool aluminum gauge panel. We got these LED lights for the panel. And we got a set of classic gauges. So I think those will look pretty nice in this thing. So what I'm going to work on is trying to figure out what I got to do with all these sending units. We have a digital GPS or a GPS speedometer. So that looks like what this is right here. Some sort of antenna. Fuel sending unit. Other various sending units. So I got to work on getting all these sending units in there. But first I think I'm going to put this gauge panel together just to see what it looks like. We've also got new marker lights. So we got to work on getting those in there too. We've already stuck this one in here, but it's not permanent. So they got to do something with all this black crap from the old gasket. So I need to kind of get something and take that off of there and maybe give it a quick little polish around, because you're going to see the lines from the old stuff around there. If you look real close, it looks kind of crappy. So we'll get that taken care of as well. But let's take this over to a bench and put it together. All right, so there you go. Man, that looks nice. Whew. That is gonna look so nice in here. And I got them in upside down. It goes like this, you dummy. That's funny. Okay, so I'll flip them around. All right, there it is. Looks pretty good. That's the way it's supposed to go. So I'm going to first work on getting this oil pressure sending unit in. And then we'll look at some of the other sending units, like temperature sending unit. Let's figure out what we're going to do with this. GPS antenna. We'll see if we actually need to swap out the fuel sending unit or what we need to do there. What else? This is also part of the fuel sending unit. I mean, it'd be nice if we could just use the factory one that's in there, but we'll see what we see. Alright, so once I got this fuel sending unit out, I got the new one and the hole pattern was different, so I kind of racked my brain for a minute and I realized I just needed to drill the right hole pattern in the new sending unit. So I used the gasket from the old sending unit as a template, marked it, drilled the correct hole pattern on it, and then got it back installed. Alright, so what I decided to do is just take a ring terminal, pull a little plastic thing off there, flatten it out real good, and then I'll just bolt that on with this, and we won't have to cut up the factory harness. Alright, so now I'm on to the coolant temperature sensor, and this is the factory one. I thought that maybe I could pull this guy, or just this one out, and put it in there, but I needed to pull both of them out, I guess. And then we have the correct adapter from AutoMeter. So I'm going to put a little bit of this ARP thread sealant on here. And then put this back in. Alright, so that's it for the sending units. We got the fuel sending unit, the coolant temperature sending unit, and the oil pressure sending unit all installed. And now all I gotta worry about, I need to do a little bit of reading on this GPS speedometer and figure out where to mount this antenna. Alright, catch you later. Alright, so now it's time to get these marker lights installed. So, alright, so first I'm going to go after the sensor. So, got this scraper. Be real careful with it here. It's not all that sharp, so. So next, I'm gonna take some rubbing compound. That already looks really good, actually. So now, I'm gonna finish it off with some cleaner carnauba wax. You don't need a ton here. Spray it on there. Now the cleaner wax itself has a little bit of compound in it, so it helps. It actually helps to polish while you're waxing. part here. Here we go. Ready for the light. I just got to get the nuts for this and bolt them in. That's a huge improvement over what was on there. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys that we now have front and rear marker lights. I don't have brake lights hooked up yet. Don't think I do I? Yeah, I think that the turn signals and all that stuff need to be hooked up. Anyways, yep, front and rear marker lights. And the headlights, of course, as well. We got all those working. I don't have these guys yet, which are running and turn, I believe. Park lights and turn lights, because I'm just waiting for the connectors to show up, the right connectors, in order to hook them up. We are pretty much at a stopping point for the FJ40 as far as wiring goes. So basically what we're waiting on is a couple pieces of the wiring harness to wire up these gauges right here. And still small things like the horn relay and the wiring to hook up the marker, the turn signal, running lights, you know, little stuff like that. So what's next? Well, I could work on mounting the seats. That needs to be done. But I think I'm going to go ahead and yank this transmission out. Because we might run into some issues there where we need an adapter or something, I don't know, or a new clutch or stuff like that. So we need to get this transmission out anyways and figure out what we need to do this 4-speed swap on the next episode. I'm gonna have to drill that one out. Good one. So that's 2 broken ones so far. Thanks for watching.